Hello there. Today we'll be talking about understanding how the menstrual cycle works. Welcome to Healthy Day with Dr. Ide, where we'll talk about your health and wellness. I am Dr. Olaide. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, I think you're missing out. Why not subscribe now and hit that notification bell so you get notifications every time I post new videos. Straight to the chase.
Understanding how the menstrual cycle works. Now let's understand the anatomy of the female reproductive system. Here we have the uterus, or the body of the uterus, the ovaries, the fallopian tube or the uterine tube, the cervix, the vagina, the clitoris, the labium minor, and the labium majora. Further looking at the female reproductive system, you can see the thin red line there called the endometrium. Now the endometrium is what is shed every month. There are about 3 layers: the basal layer or the foundational layer and 2 upper layers. The 2 upper layers are what women shed every month. Menstruation in layman terms is the womb crying, meaning the womb is disappointed. The womb is designed in such a way as to prepare for pregnancy every month. When there's an interplay of hormones and release of an egg, that's ovulation, and yet no pregnancy, the womb is said to be disappointed and starts to shed blood, what we call menstruation. It sheds in preparation for another cycle. Then the cycle goes over and over again. If the woman gets pregnant, remember what we mentioned in ovulation, that a corpus luteum is being formed. This corpus luteum releases progesterone. If implantation occurs, the process of production of progesterone is replaced by the placenta. The corpus luteum doesn't produce progesterone anymore. Now the placenta does. So this woman is not going to see her period. She's going to miss her period because she is now pregnant. But if this process of pregnancy doesn't occur, she keeps seeing a cycle every month as expected. Now, every woman of reproductive age, that's between the age of 13 and 46, would menstruate every month, meaning shed blood from the womb every month. For us to really understand the menstrual cycle of a woman, we need to understand how the hormones work. Now, we need to understand that all these hormones are interwoven. Now, let's start from the beginning. The hypothalamus secretes hormones, that's the GnRH, the gonadotropin releasing hormone, to stimulate the anterior pituitary gland to secrete follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. This follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone further encourage the ovaries to release progesterone and estrogen. The menstrual cycle is regulated by 3 major hormone classes depending on where they are released from. The hypothalamic hormone, which is the gonadotropin releasing hormone released by the hypothalamus, the luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone released by the anterior pituitary gland, the progesterone and estrogen released by the ovaries. The average monthly cycle for a woman is about 28 days, though it can range from 20 to 45 days. There are 2 very pertinent results of the female sexual cycle. The first is the release of at least a single ovum during ovulation, and the endometrial lining of the womb, which is prepared for pregnancy. The menstrual cycle is made up of 3 phases. The proliferative phase, which lasts for about 11 days, the secretory phase, which lasts for about 12 days, and the menstrual phase, that's the actual bleeding, which lasts for about 5 days. Note, this is not really cast in stone. We could be less than 28 days, like we said earlier. Now, looking at our diagram here, we can actually see that the levels of progesterone and estrogen are really low during the menstrual phase, but start to peak immediately after the menstrual phase. That's the proliferative stage. Proliferation, as it sounds, starts to increase, proliferate. Now, a surge in follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone further cause a surge in estrogen and progesterone just before ovulation in preparation for pregnancy. That's implantation of the fertilized egg.
If you just love this video, I would have you like, post a comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So we'll meet again, same place, same time next week. Don't forget, health is wealth. Bye.